Can you hex someone without their name and date of birth? Yes. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a spirit powder out of the available information that you have about somebody for whatever spell you might need to do on them, whether it's a hex, freezer spell, whatever, jar spell, something like that that you need to do, how to create a spirit powder out of the information that you do have about them that isn't their name and date of birth. So the first thing that you're going to do is write out 9 pieces of paper. Before I start this, I need to say I learned this from Arabian Conjure and from, I think it was Hoodoo Delish. I do know for sure it was Arabian Conjure though. You're going to write out, I just put the information that you need to, right? Their nickname, their screen name, what information you do have about them, okay? Description of what they look like, maybe what they did to you, or if you have it in quotes, what they said to you or said about you or are saying about you. If it's on the internet and you can print out their exact, like typed quote, quotes, message, that's even better. If you can get their profile picture, even if it isn't their actual picture, and you're going to put their profile name, their screen name, their nickname, if it's somebody in person that you know, the description of what they did to you or what they said about you, okay? I want to make that clear because there could be a multitude of different things that you could use on these papers. But you're going to choose whichever one it is. If it's printed out, then you're going to print that out 9 times. If it's something you're writing out, you're going to write it out on 9 pieces of paper. Same thing, the exact same thing. Okay? Whatever it is that you are using as your description of them, 9 of them. I have the exact same thing written that I showed you on all 9 of these pieces of paper, just for an example. So, 9 of them. So the first thing that you're going to do here is, this is frankincense. This is a stick frankincense because I couldn't find my cone. I hope that's good enough. So you can use frankincense or you can use tobacco. And you're going to, that wasn't enough. Light your candle. You could use a lighter. I'm using a candle because I have a couple different things going right now. This is tobacco, right? This is the American spirit tobacco. You're going to bless and baptize your name papers to make the powder. You can use tobacco or you can use frankincense. I would use both. You choose what you want, so I'm going to show you how to do it with both. So you're going to read out the name paper that you have, and you're going to say, I bless you, I bless and baptize you in the name of the screen name as the body, mind, and spirit of the screen name, right? And the description of what they did. As screen name, what they said about me. As nickname, what they said about me. Okay? So it's one or the other. I bless and baptize you as the body, mind, and spirit of nickname, screen name, description of. Okay? And you're going to blow that into the paper. I bless and baptize you as the body, mind, and soul of. Then you're going to burn it. Brown paper bags, the thin brown paper bags work the best for this. I didn't have any, so I just used regular paper. Okay, same thing. I bless and baptize you. Each paper as the body, mind, and spirit of description and what they did. or incense or breath. Tobacco's the strongest. That's why I'm even showing it. Tobacco's the strongest. Light it on fire. Let it burn. You might have to go back in and burn, you know, the edges to make sure it's all the way burned down. I bless and baptize you. This is a process, and it's a process for a reason. You don't have this person's direct linked information, so you're going to put a lot of intention into these papers. You're going to bless and baptize them as the body, mind, and spirit of. Light them on fire. Burn them to a powder. If you're having a difficult time burning these papers all the way down, like the little pieces, a handy set of tweezers is really helpful for this. Okay, so I burned all the papers. I didn't do it on camera because I just made sure that you knew that there was 9 of them, right? And burn all the papers so you can see what it looks like here. I also use the ash from the cigarette, and before people ask, you can take the tobacco out of the cigarette, burn it on a charcoal disc if you want, but the charcoal discs take a long time to burn. It's just quicker for me with the actual cigarette, but you can do it any way that you want. If you want to burn tobacco on a separate disc, something like that, you can do that. Your thing's hot here, but this is your spirit powder, okay? The ashes or the spirit powder. They'll fly away on you if this wind picks up, okay? So all 9 of those papers, blessed and baptized as the name and description of the person. While you sit here and do that, visualizing what they said, feeling the way that you felt when you heard their words, whatever the case is, right? All of that anger, frustration, madness, whatever it is, whatever the emotion is, because really this can be done for anybody that you don't necessarily know who they are. It's just that these things tend to be people that we want to get away from us or something like that. So they're usually more in the line of like hexes or I guess a freezer spell, something like that. But somebody, the question was asked on a cord cutting. So this is the finished spirit powder that I showed you. It's all the ashes. So you're going to take these ashes and you're either going to put them in the jar that you're getting rid of or on a candle. So this is just the one that I had lit, but you would write there the same thing you put on the papers on the candle from top to bottom if you're wanting to get rid of them, and then anoint the candle, same thing, and then roll it in the ashes. They're not going to stick to this candle right now because I don't have oil, but you're going to roll it in the ashes so that the ashes all stick to the candle. Or you're going to put this candle in the lemon, or these spirit powder in the lemon, or in the jar, or in the hex box, whatever it is that you're doing with it. Okay? Wherever you want this person to go, this is the same thing that would be like if you were using a name paper, it would be the same kind of thing. It goes in the jar, in the container, on the candle, if you're just using a candle like a cord cutting, something like that. I think that's it. The most important things in this are that the name papers, there's 9 of them, you're as descriptive as possible, and that you bless and baptize them as the body, mind, and spirit of the person, the description of the person, with the incense, with the ashes, with the tobacco. That's the most important part of the whole thing, and then you use it in whatever spell it is that you're using it. And that is how you can get rid of, hex, whatever you need to do, cut cords with people who are not, you don't know their vital information. If you have their name but you don't have their birthday, use their name and whatever description of what they did. If you have, again, just like a nickname, right? Something like that. Make the spirit powder and use that as you would in place of.